Hello, my beautiful people. You're welcome to Naho Blessed Fashion. If today's your first time seeing this face, you're highly welcome. Please join this family, okay? Subscribe and turn on your notification bell. Guys, we are going to be making this crop top today with bishop collar, as you can see. The link to the pant trouser will be in the description box and in the comment section. To start, I fold my fabric into two. As you can see, it's folded into two. This is the fold end, okay? So I came in by 2 inches and then create a starting line. This 2 inches is for our buttons folding, okay? We're going to fold it for our buttons. So this is our front piece. I'm going to bring another piece on fold, place it on the 2-inch line that I marked, okay? Place it on the 2-inch line, and that will be for the back piece, okay? It's also on fold. We're going to be starting our measurement from the back piece. All right, I'm going to come down by 1/2 inch to create a starting line at the upper part, okay, just like this. And then at the very line, I'm going to mark my neck width. I marked 2.5 inch, but I later adjust it to 3 inches. Okay, so 3 inches neck width for normal size. If you're a big size, please, you can make it 3.5. Okay. Next, this top is a cut together sleeve. We are going to be cutting the sleeve together with the body. Okay. So I take my measurement from my center back to where I want the sleeve to stop, and you can also take your shoulder measurement, divide by 2, you mark it, and then from your shoulder measurement you take your sleeve length. Okay, from the shoulder measurement now, as you can see, I have 9 inches, including my shoulder measurement is 16 inches, so I marked 16 inches, and this includes my sewing allowance. From the 16 inches, I'll come down with 1.5 inch for my shoulder slope. Okay, I'll connect it just like this. Okay, and then I'm going to mark my neck width. My back neck width is 1 inch. Make use of 1.5, okay, because I later adjust my own. And the neck depth for the front is 3 inches. Okay, make use of 3 inches neck depth and 3 inches neck width. And then for the back, make use of 1.5 inch neck depth. I hope this is clear. Next, I'm going to connect it with a cuff just like this to get a nice cuff. Okay, and then from this 1/2 inch line, I'm going to mark my bust measurement. My bust measurement is 10 inches, and then the length of the top, I'm using 17.5, and that includes sewing allowance. From the bust measurement, that's the bust line, I'm going to mark my round bust measurement, divide by 4, and I will add extra 3 inches, 2 inch for ease and 1 inch for sewing allowance. I will take note of the measurement I have there and then place the same measurements at the top length. Okay, so it's the same measurement I marked at the down part. I'll create a straight line just like this. All right, okay, I'm just trying to trace the bust line so that it will be more clear. Okay, then the sleeve opening is 9 inches. I'm making use of 9 inches for my sleeve opening. All right, and then I'll create a nice curve. I'll come down by 2.5 inch from the bust line, and then I'll create a nice curve to meet the 9 inches sleeve opening just like this. I hope this is clear. Okay, next I'll repeat the same measurement I have at the shoulder, which is 16 inches. I'll mark it also at this point and then create a straight line just like this. Next, at my top length, at the top length line, I'm going to go up by 1 inch. Okay, I'm going to go up by 1 inch, and then I'll create a curve to meet with the top length line. That's 17.5 inches. Okay, I want the side to have a little curve. That's why I'm doing this. If you want to make it straight, it's still fine. Okay, so I want the side to have a little curve. I'm going to add half inch at the shoulder area, half inch all the way. Okay, and that will be all. Every other allowance has been added. All right, so I'll just go ahead and cut my back and my front piece. Please guys, help me like this video, okay? Please like the video and drop a comment, okay? It's your way of supporting me and I will really appreciate. Thank you. I'll first cut my back neckline, follow the half inch allowance I added. Okay, I'm cutting the front and the back together, as you can see. Okay, I'm going to just trace the neck width and then connect the neck width of the front piece. All right, I'll go ahead and cut the front neck width just like this. Okay, so like I said, this allowance is for our overlap. I'm going to notch the 2 inches just like this. Notch it at the upper part and at the down part. Okay, and then I'll open it. I'll slash it open. Remember, the center front is open, okay, because of the buttons, but the back is on fold. So that's all. Okay, so as you can see, this is my back piece. As you can see, we cut it on fold, and this is our 2 front piece. Okay, so the next thing I'll be doing now is we are going to fold this place, like I said, because of our buttons. Okay, but I'll first of all fold the rough end inward just like this. I'm gumming it with my hemming gum. Okay, you want to just fold, just to fold the rough end, right? So I'm folding it with half an inch. It doesn't have to be up to half an inch, just fold it in. Okay, and then I cut out a hasty of 1 inch. Okay, hasty of 1 inch. I'll place it from my 2-inch line. Make sure it doesn't pass that 2-inch line. Okay, make sure it doesn't pass that 2-inch line. I'm just going to place it like this and iron it down. You need to hasty this place to give it some element of strength. Okay, so I'll just gum it nicely just like this. You want it to be strong at that place because of your buttons. Okay, and then I'll fold it just like this. I'll fold the end to meet up with the 2-inch line. Fold it to meet up with the 2-inch notch, the 2-inch line. Okay, just like this. Don't fold from the 2-inch. Don't do it like this. Okay, don't fold it from the 2-inch. We want some extra inch for overlap. The buttons have to overlap, right? The front have to overlap, so fold it to meet up with the 2-inch line. Okay, I'll use my hemming gum to gum it down. So I'll fold it like this. See how I'm folding it? I bring the ends to come and meet with the 2-inch notch, the 2-inch line I marked. Okay, so that extra inch we have there is what is going to overlap. I hope this is clear. So take your time to gum it down. Okay, I have done the second one. As you can see, I'll show you what I mean by that overlap. Okay, so the 2 front pieces have to overlap on each other because of the buttons, just like this. For female dress, the right side is supposed to overlap on the wrong side. Okay, so when you're placing your buttons, you place it in a way that the right side will overlap on the wrong side, just like this. Okay, next I'm going to bring my back piece, place them right side facing right side facing. Okay, just like this. Arrange them, move over to my sewing machine and stitch the upper part with half an inch. Okay, the shoulder will have 1 inch and 1 inch for the side. Remember, that's the allowance we left. Okay, next I'm going to adjust my neckline like I said earlier. So I'm going to trim out 1/2 inch all the way around. That's why I say you should make use of 3 inches neck width and 3 inches neck depth. And then for the back you use 1.5 inch. So if I trim out this 1/2 inch, I'm going to be having the same measurements with you. All right, I hope that is clear. So next I'm going to fold my neck just like this and take the round neck measurement for our collar. I'm going to use this paper to cut out my collar. Okay, so I fold it into two as you can see, and I'll pin it down so it doesn't move. Okay, I'm going to mark the round neck measurement, which is 10 on fold. Okay, and then I'm going to mark 1 inch. I'm going to go up by 1 inch from the hem of the paper and then create a straight line just like this. Okay, then at this 10 inches that I marked, I'm going to go up by 1 inch at that very point. Okay, now create a straight line just like this. I'll come in by 3 inches. I'll mark 3 inches. That is our neck width. Okay, the neck width in our dress is 3 inches. That's what I just marked there. I'll connect the 3 inches to the 1 inch I marked earlier, just like this, with a curve. And this is not giving me the curve I actually want, so I'll just use my hip curve ruler. Okay, you want the 1 inch to connect to the 3 inch. So this is what I want. Okay, so from the new line now, I'm going to be going up by 1 inch from the new line. Okay, 1 inch all through. Okay, and I'm going to connect the dots together just like this. Okay, I'll cross check my round neck measurement again. Remember it was 10 inches, so I'll just cross check it, marked where the 10 inches is, and I'm going to, you can give it a curve from the upper part. You just curve it like this is optional. You can actually make yours straight. Then I'll go ahead and cut it out. Okay, so this is our collar pattern. I'm going to cut it out on hasty. Okay, you can use paper gum, you can use hasty. Please don't use something very strong. Don't use a collar gum. Okay, it's going to be standing instead. You want something very soft. All right, I'll place it on my on a fabric just like this. I need two of that. We need to cut two of that. So I place the fabric right side facing right side, the two fabrics right side facing right side. I'll pin it down and I'll cut it out, leaving 1/2 inch all the way around. This 1/2 inch is for our sewing allowance, so you want to leave 1/2 inch all the way around. Okay, yeah. So I'll move over to my sewing machine. From this curve here, I'll stitch it down very close to the hasty and then stop here. Okay, you can pin it down, then you stitch it. Okay guys, I've done that. Like I explained, I'm going to trim out the side I stitched down. You want to trim it very close to the stitch so that it will relax when you turn it to the right side. Okay, so I'll turn it to the right side now, and this is it on the right side. I'll use my iron to iron it down. Okay, after ironing, you want to fold one of the ends just like this. I'm just folding it to get a crease line, okay. I fold it with the 1/2 inch of the sewing allowance we added. Okay, I'll get my top. Before then, I'll fold the collar into two and then notch the center. Okay, I'll notch the center and then not the center of my dress. I already have a crease line at the center of the dress already, so I'll just place my collar on the wrong side of my dress, of the top. Okay, on the wrong side of the top, and pin it down. You want to pin it down with the sewing allowance you left, right? So my collar is on the wrong side of the top. I'll pin it down. As you can see, I started from the center, right? So I'll pin it all the way round. Excuse me. And then go to my sewing machine and stitch it with the sewing allowance. Okay, so guys, I've stitched it down like I said with the sewing allowance. I'll turn my dress to the right side, so this is the right side, and then I'm just going to place it like this. Remember, this is the side we iron down the allowance. Okay, so you just place it like this. This is the reason why I iron it down, to get the crease line. Okay, so that you will have a neat job. So I'll just pin it down just like this. As you can see, the rough end is inside. Okay, so the inner part will be neat and the outer part will be neat as well. So I'll go over to my sewing machine and top stitch. Okay, make sure you give a very neat top stitch. Okay, all right, so I have done that. As you can see, my collar is very neat, and I create my buttonholes. Okay, and I weave it all the way around. I weave the sleeve, I weave the hemming part, as you can see, and make sure you notch the side too so that it will relax. Right, the next thing I will do is to fold the down part, that's the hemming part. I'm just going to use hemming gum to gum it down. Okay, so this is my hemming gum. Maybe I've taken the light. I'm just going to show you how I will attach it. Okay, so I'm going to place it like this in between the allowance, okay, the folding allowance, and then I will press it down with my iron. Okay, this will keep it in place and it will give you a neater job than stitching it with your machine. You can actually stitch it and it will still be fine, but yeah, I'm just going to gum it all the way around. Still the same thing. Okay, I'll do the same thing to the sleeve. I'll fold the sleeve with my sewing allowance of 1 inch. Okay, and then I'm going to put my hemming gum in between and press it down. Just gum it down, and that will be all. Like I said, you can stitch it down as well. Okay, so I'll just do that when they bring back the lights, and that will be all. Thank you so much, guys, for watching to this point. I love you all. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Don't forget to like this video and help me drop a comment to motivate me. Okay, thank you, guys. I love you all, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.